Alright guys, so we're back, and I've been doing a lot of thinking. Um, I am pretty sure I am done with WoW. I just don't have any passion to play it anymore. I'm almost done with gaming in general. I have a hard time getting on any game with friends or family. My brother wants me to play like Diablo or Minecraft or Terraria with him, and I can for maybe an hour, maybe less than that, and then I just don't want to be on it anymore. So I've done a lot of thinking, and I am trying to figure out where I want this channel to go. Like I really need to figure something out, because if I if I'm not doing WoW anymore, what's the point of this channel? This was a WoW-based channel, and it's kind of going to be sad to part ways with the game and all the memories I had of me uploading videos and all the friends I've made through uploading those videos and all of that. Don't get me wrong, it's a hard decision, but I don't have passion to play games right now, and there's no sense in trying to force myself to do something I'm not happy with. So, what am I most happy doing right now? A lot of you may already know this. I am finding myself in writing again. Like I'm finding my passion in writing. It's been a while since I've written anything, but there's a story that I started like 7, 8 years ago. Sorry, 7, 8 years ago, that I would really like to pick up again. I don't have a story name for it. Otherwise, I'd tell you, but I don't have a story name for it at all yet. I'm not going to go over what it's about, mostly because it's been so long since I've actually written it that I kind of forget. I guess I can go over the basis that I do remember, but basically it was basically a story about me as a fox, because I love foxes. So the protagonist was basically like a true story on my end, but not quite a true story. There were some bits and pieces that I had fabricated and made up. But for the most part, it was supposed to be a heartwarming story about this young fox who's an author, and his dream was to make it on the screens, right? Because that is one of my biggest dreams, is I want to create a film of some sort. I'd prefer an animated film, just because those are really good to me. I really love them. They're really well thought out and stuff like that. I always wanted to get picked by DreamWorks, and I can't do any of that if I stop writing. Well, I did find a bit of a passion in writing again here recently. I even came up with a new story idea, which I have not done in years, guys. So I'm really excited for that. And you're probably wondering why I have FL Studio pulled up right now. Well, you'll probably be seeing this a lot, and I should probably change the color of this background, because it does not look very appealing in my opinion. But I have a big passion in making music right now. I have a big passion in creating things in general. I always have. I used to draw, write, I make music now. Anything creative, you name it, I'll probably at least try it. That's just how I am. I love creating things. It's something I really enjoy. I personally think I'm pretty good at creating stuff, but a lot of the stuff I create is for me more than it is other people. So, that's where that's kind of important, that I like what I create for myself, as opposed to what other people think I should be creating. Right? So, we're going to be doing FL Studio stuff. We're going to be making music a lot. This channel is probably going to be my channel I upload my music to. Again, my music's not that great, but I am making it more for myself right now than anybody else. And if I just so happen to make a banger, then I do. It's just one of those things. I'm not doing this as a career anymore. I'm doing it as a hobby. That's the biggest key to all of it. There for a while, YouTube was a hobby, WoW was a hobby, gaming was a hobby, and then somewhere along the lines it became a job. I lost my passion in gaming and all of that. So I'm going to try not to mess that up with music. I'm going to try to mostly do it as a hobby. I'm not going to force myself to upload anything like I was with WoW. When you do daily content, you got to force yourself to upload stuff, and that's where I made my mistake, is when I went to daily content. That's when it became more of a job than it became a hobby. So right now I've been messing around with this stuff in FL Studio. Let me make sure I have everything on, which I don't. And I think I'm going to try to do some tutorials on FL Studio, just what I know. Sorry. Allergies suck, or asthma sucks, I should say, because we found out what my cough is from a couple years ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had this really bad cough and I couldn't make videos worth anything. It turns out it is asthma, and it really flares up during the springtime. So I do apologize for that. But I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of talking in my future videos, because again, they're probably going to be mostly tutorials on what I know about FL Studio and what I have learned in FL Studio, and probably some of the new songs I will be making. It's going to be like a small tutorial on how to make something, and we'll just kind of go from there. But anyways, I guess I can show you guys what I got going right now. It's not too great in my opinion, but it is something. I got an organ going in the background. I don't know how loud this is to you guys. If it's too loud, let me know, and I'll try to turn it down for next time. But it's really hard to tell how loud it is when it's coming from my speakers and not my actual game set, but I have OBS set up to record, I think, system sound too. So that means it picks up sound from my speakers and records it automatically. It's not picking it up from my microphone, it's picking it up from the system, if that makes sense. But here we go. I really like this part of it, guys. It's really cool. And then this next part's really cool too, I think. Alright, so a lot of you are probably already wondering how I even came up with something like that. For somebody like me who doesn't really have a history in music outside of playing the piano, and I only played songs that were already created, I basically just got on the piano and started messing around, Like, I have a piano at home. I love it to death, Like, I'm actually going to get a better setup. I'm going to get a better keyboard, and we're going to be able to literally play the piano and input stuff into FL Studio at the same time. So as I play, it'll be putting it into FL Studio, which I'm really excited for that setup, guys. Like, that is one of my biggest goals right now. But, that's all for now. I do have another story I need to tell you guys before we get too far, but that's all for now. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.